What's going on, TEI family? I thought I'd check in with you guys today. I've been getting a lot of questions lately on, hey, should I trademark the name of my company? And like most answers that a lawyer would give you, it depends. We need to first take a step back and look at what's the reasoning for the name of a company and what's the reason for a trademark. Typically, when you're doing business in a state or within a country, you have to file paperwork with that state or country governmental body uh, saying that you're doing business and giving information such as the name of your company. And that way, the governmental body can identify you as a business for things such as taxes, which they'll give you an EIN or some type of identification number, taxes, and other various reasons why they would need to identify you, your company, within a state or within a country. Meanwhile, when you are filing for a trademark, the whole point of a trademark is so that the public can identify the source of those goods or services. So, say for example, you love Starbucks. You go to Starbucks every morning, and you're in Florida. And as you are traveling, say to Texas, you're fiending for the Starbucks coffee, and you see a sign that says Starbucks coming up. It's the same exact sign, the same exact name as a Starbucks in Florida. So you pull over because you have just identified, okay, this is Starbucks based on the trademark name, based on the trademark logo. It identified the source, Starbucks, with the goods, the coffee. So then you go there and you have your coffee and life is good. So really, a trademark actually helps out you as a consumer so that you don't get tricked or duped out of thinking that, hey, I'm going to get Starbucks coffee from this restaurant named Starbucks, and it turns out to be some diluted or inferior coffee. So the trademark, again, it identified the source of the goods and services that you are partaking in. And therefore it helps you out as a consumer. So we're going to take a look at some trademarks, some well-known trademarks where on some ends the actual name of the company is also the name of the trademark or the name of one of the trademarks that the company owns. And in other instances, the name of the company has nothing to do with the trademark or trademarks that the company owns. So, in other words, sometimes the company will trademark the actual name of the company, and sometimes the company doesn't trademark the name of the company. Again, it goes back to, are we using this word or this logo so that consumers can identify the source of the goods, so that they know that when they buy food, that they know when they're getting tax services, that they know when they're buying shoes or whatever other product that we're selling, that they know those products or services are coming from us, XYZ Corporation. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's see here. Let's see here. So, okay, this is, again, if you looked at one of my prior videos when I talked about the Barbie intellectual property and we looked at some of the trademarks Barbie had, we did so using this the test system, the trademark electronic search system. And this is the same system that uh the United States Patent and Trademark uses when they're looking at different trademarks. So we're going to click on just a basic word mark search, nothing too fancy. We're going to type in, first of all, we're going to say we just want the live. We don't want the dead trademarks. We just want all live trademarks. We're going to type in Starbucks, pretty well known coffee brand, brought the world. We're going to click on Starbucks. And as you can see, if we go down to the name of the company here, is Starbucks Corporation. And what do you know? The word mark is also Starbucks. So this is one of those cases where the actual name of the company is being used as a trademark term so that the consumers can identify the source of the goods, and therefore is being protected as a trademark. Let's go back to another mark, Nike, which is, again, a pretty popular company. Let's click on Nike. You see the word mark is Nike, which is showing up here. Now we look at the company who owns it, Nike Incorporation. So again, this is another scenario where the name of the company, Nike, is also being used uh, as a trademark term so that consumers can identify the source of the goods, and therefore is protected as a trademark term. Let's try to switch it up here. Let me see. Yeezy, pretty popular clothing and shoe brand owned by none other than Kanye West. Uh, let's go to. So you can see the word mark in this case is Yeezy, which is again a trademark. So when you see a pair of Yeezys, you know that okay, uh, this is most likely a Kanye West shoe or a Kanye West product. But let's go back. Let's go down and see the name of the company. The name of the company is actually Oxford Inc. or Faha or Paha. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but the whole point is the name of the company is different from the actual name of the trademark. So this is one of those situations where the name of the company is not uh, protected or being used as a trademark name, and therefore is not protected uh, via trademark. So this Oxford Inc. may own a number of different trademarks. Obviously, one being Yeezy. I think if we go back and click on say Yeezy Supply. Again, it's owned by Oxford. So this, which is a California company, uh, so this Oxford Incorporation owns a lot of Yeezy trademarks. So again, but this is a situation where the actual name of the company is not being used as a trademark term, and therefore it isn't being protected as a trademark, although it has other trademark terms that it owns and that it uses. So let me stop sharing here. So hopefully that helped you out when you're coming across the big decision that you have to make on whether or not I'm going to trademark the name of my company. Again, it all goes back to am I using the name of my company such that the consumers can identify where this good or service came from. And if you are, then great. You may want to protect that and trademark that word or that logo. But if you're not using it and you're using other symbols or logos or marks such that the consumers can identify the source of the goods or services, then you may want to get those marks trademarked and not necessarily the actual name of the company. Hopefully, this was helpful. If it was, please like it. Please leave a comment. And until next time, TEI family, peace.